Okay, so in this one we're doing 4a. Solve the equations 2x squared minus 7x. Now 2x squared minus 7x, you notice it doesn't have the third part in it. So all we got to do here is factorize. So we're going to take out what they have in common. And what they have in common is the x. So we're going to get x into 2x minus 7 equals 0. Like before, either the first number equals 0 or the second number equals 0. So either x equals 0 or 2x minus 7 equals 0. And if 2x minus 7 equals 0, we can bring that over to the other side and say 2x equals 7, and therefore x equals 7 over 2. Okay, so these are the two roots of this equation. Now we have part B, which is the difference of two squares. So what we can do here is the following. We have x squared minus 36. We can do this two ways. X squared minus 36 equals 0. Remember, 36 is one of these numbers which is like 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6. So what we can do is change x squared minus 36 into x squared minus 6 squared equals 0. There's something we should have learned off by heart is x squared minus y squared is x plus y, x minus y. And what we have here is x is x. So we put down x into one of them each. And then the other way is we know that 6 is y. So we get x plus 6, x minus 6 equals to 0. And like before, x plus 6 equals 0, x minus 6 equals 0. So this means that x equals minus 6 and x equals plus 6. Okay, next question. Which of the two graphs on the right gives the solutions to the equation 2x squared, x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals 0? Now, what you got to remember is that the roots of your answer are where it crosses the x-axis. So if we just solve this very quickly, so what we can do is the reference number is minus 3. And what we're going to get out of minus 3 is we're going to get plus 3 minus 1. It's a simple reference number because it's 1x squared, so it can only break up into x and x. And then what we're going to get is plus 3 and minus 1. We're going to solve this. Okay. And what we're going to get is x plus 3 equals 0. Bring over to 3. X equals minus 3. X minus 1 equals 0. Bring over to 1. X equals 1. So the answer should be 1 and minus 3, which is this one here, 1 and minus 3. So it's the red graph, okay? It's this, the answer is the red graph because the red graph crosses at minus 3 and 1, while the blue graph crosses at minus 1 and 3, okay? Now, next question after that. The diagram on the block shows a carpet of 10 by 8 placed in the center of a hotel lounge so that there's a uniform border of x meters in width all the way around. Express the area of the lounge in terms of x. Now the area of the lounge is the area of the full thing. Okay, so the area of the full thing, if we were to draw a similar looking box here, what the area is, it's going to be from here to here is 10. So just quickly rub this out for a second. So from here to here is 10. Here to here is x. And here to here is also x. So this is going to be 10 plus 2x, or 2x plus 10. We can, vice versa, we can say from here to here is x. Here to here is also x. And from here to here is 8. Add it together, and this one will be 8 plus 2x. Now, area equals length multiplied by width. We call this one the length and this one the width. So now we got to multiply them both by each other. So we're going to get 10 plus 2x by 8 plus 2x. We're going to multiply these out. So we're going to get 10 into 8 plus 2x plus 2x into 8 plus 2x. Going to multiply them out. 80 plus 16x plus another 16x plus 4x squared. And what we're going to have here is 4x squared And the two of these added together are going to get you 32x, and the other one's 80. So that's what the area equals. Now, if the area of the lounge is 168 meters squared, find the value of x. So what we now know about this question is that 4x squared plus 32x plus 80 equals 168. Divide both sides by 4 because both sides can be divided by 4. So you get x squared plus ax plus 10. And 168 divided by 4 is 42. Equals 42. Bring the 42 across. And we're going to get x squared plus ax minus 32 equals 0. And what we can get here now is break up a reference number of minus 32. Reference number is minus 32 because it's the first number by the last number. Let's see what two differ by 8. So we can go 8 by 4, which won't work. 8 by 4 won't work. We have 2 and 16, which also won't work. So we'll just quickly double check our... I noticed that it wasn't working out. The reason why it wasn't working out is this here is 20. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that one there is 20. Okay guys, so look, quick mistake made up the top here because I knew this one didn't work out. This here was actually 20x, 10 by 20. 10 multiplied by 2x is 20x, okay? So this means that this here is 36x. So just quick change that to 36. 36 divided by 4 is 9x. So we get 9x here. Then the 42 goes over the other side and becomes minus 22. So now we have a reference number of minus 22. So sometimes just about spotting your errors, okay? So minus 22. And what we can get here is it's going to be 2 and 11. So it's going to be plus 11 minus 2 because we need to have a 9 in the difference. So it's going to be x plus 11, x minus 2 equals 0. So we can get x plus 11 equals 0, x equals minus 11, or x minus 2 equals 0. Bring over the 2 on the other side, or x equals 2. Okay, so two answers for that question. However, length can't be negative, so therefore it has to be positive. So the correct answer is this one here. Okay, next one, solve the equation. So what we do is we're going to multiply this out. Don't forget your minus 1 is in here, and you're going to multiply minus 1 by the two of these numbers. So what we get is x squared plus 4x minus 1x plus 2. Bring over the 20 over the other side and we get minus 20 equals 0. We're going to get x squared plus 3x minus 18 equals 0. The reference number for this one is minus 18. So it's going to break up into x followed by another x and break up minus 18 into 6 and minus 3. So we're going to get plus 6 minus 3 equals 0. Going to split this in half. And what we should get is x plus 6 equals 0. Bring over the 6. X equals minus 6. The next one we're going to get is x minus 3 equals 0. Bring over the 3. X equals 3. Okay. Now, the square of a number is subtracted from the original number and the result is minus 110. Find the number. Okay, the number is x. The square of the number means x squared. It's subtracted from the original number, so you took this away from the original number, which is x. The answer is minus 110. So what we need to do here is we're going to bring the minus 110 over the other side. So we're going to get minus x squared plus 1x plus 110. Now the problem here is the minus x squared, so what we're going to do next is we're going to multiply across by minus 1. And when we multiply across by minus 1, what we're going to get is x squared minus 1x minus 110 equals 0. The reference number is minus 110. Break it up, it's going to be 11 and 10, minus 11 plus 10. So we're going to have x minus 11, x plus 10 equals 0. Then we're going to have x minus 11 equals 0 and x plus 10 equals 0. Move it over to your side, x equals minus 10, x equals 11. Okay, so that's the end of that question. Now finally, a ball is hit directly upwards and its height h in meters above the ground is given by h equals 20t minus 5t squared, where t is the time in seconds. After how many seconds will the ball be 20 meters above the ground? H equals 20 is what this question means. The height is 20 meters above the ground. Replace h with 20 and you get 20 equals 20t minus 5t squared. Move the 5t squared and 20 out the other side, so we get 5t squared minus 20t plus 20 equals 0. All of them can be divided by 5. So what we get is t squared minus 4t plus 4 equals 0. Reference number is 4 because it's 1 multiplied by 4. Break it up into 2 and 2. Minus 2 and minus 2, excuse me. So what we're going to get is t minus 2 equals 0. And then what we're going to get after that is t minus 2 equals 0. Move over to 2. T equals 2 seconds. Same thing for this one. T equals 0. Move over to 2. T equals 2 seconds. So the answer is t equals 2 seconds. Okay, so that ends this video.